brought to you by Impact Dynamics. And now, over to your hosts.
Get off your phone, Andy. We're doing things. Hello and welcome to the Precision Shooting Podcast. My name is Rusty. The guy on his phone is Andy.
How you going?
And we are live again. Hello, YouTube, whichever camera we're on. Yeah, what's happening? How are you, mate?
I'm going well. Yeah, pretty well. It's been
Excellent.
I feel like it's been a pretty busy week for me.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's how busy it's felt.
That
probably explains a whole lot.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. And we are wearing the same T-shirt tonight in celebration of the Monado Meltdown returning.
That's right.
Excited?
Yeah, I am pretty pumped. You know, first comp back, so there's going to be a lot of nerves and a lot of things that are, people are pretty keen to get back into it. So, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, right. Excellent. I am looking forward to it. No doubt we'll talk a little bit more about that, but that's the first PRS match for the year, and PRS is back and all that sort of stuff is happening. Anything weekly that you wanted to talk about in the last week that's happened, arrived, exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been...
Let's talk about that then.
Let's talk about that. So I've been a little bit busy the last couple of weeks. Done some stuff around the home. I had an old gun safe that I sort of been using to stash all my ammo in, and it's just been really frustrating storing all my gear in there and then having to pull everything out just to get something at the bottom.
Okay.
So a couple of hours and, a little bit of woodwork, and now I've got some shelves. So I'm
very nice.
Pretty stoked about that.
Excellent.
I have signed up for the Rimfire Reckoning.
You beat me to it. I haven't. Still nervous about that, debating whether I buy cleaning gear or sign up to the match.
Well, I mean, I've already bought a fair bit of cleaning gear, like to preemptive.
I like. We both conceded defeat.
Yeah, that's my confidence level. I've already bought cleaning gear.
They can stop taking our props away, Josh. We need that. That's part of the show. Yeah, I know you're just trying to get a good camera angle, but Josh is here trying to pull stuff out of the camera angle. I think Andy was going to open that up and have a look at some of the goodies he bought.
Yeah, I've bought a bunch of stuff, not knowing really what I need or want.
So, never cleaned a gun.
Nah.
I feel so. I better lose now because I don't feel confident in you cleaning mine.
That's it. How clean is clean?
Not clean enough. Excellent. So for those who are wondering what we're talking about, which is probably most of the show, get used to that part. We set up a bet, and the bet was that we would shoot the match, and which is Rimfire Reckoning, and whoever lost had to clean the other's guns.
That's it. 3 of.
Yeah, three
of.
Four. I think it was the comp Rimfire, comp centerfire, a spotlighting gun, and a gun of choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
4. Sounds good.
See what that gun of choice ends up being.
Yeah. No, I mean, my method of cleaning, don't take it seriously. I do things a little bit better.
Yeah, whatever.
Usually it's, it's a bit of spray oil and a bore snake, but apparently that's not good enough.
No, apparently not. So anyway, that's exciting. I had a food dehydrator arrive today.
Nice.
To clean brass, to dry brass.
Dry brass?
Because
Awesome.
I also had my stainless steel rotary tumbler arrive finally.
Awesome.
And so I'm heading down that path, and then I'm like, I did it. Now we did it for a video to show what it was like and cleaning it and stuff, and then went, oh, hang on. So now I've got to dry these things. I'm like, I've been meaning to buy one of these for ages, and I better do it. So I bought it, and it arrived in like a day and a half or something.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
They're a great option too. I mean, they work really well. I know my brass is pretty much dry in 2, maybe 3 hours.
Yeah,
like completely dry. And,
right.
And that way you're not like putting brass in the oven and, getting all the trays dirty and that sort of stuff. But, yeah, they work really well. I haven't actually used it for food yet. I'm really keen to try and make some jerky or something. But
I think we should just put random food in there and just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what you do? Like people do with apricots? You get dried apricots and all that sort of stuff.
I guess so. I was thinking like beef pies and just other things in there, but
let's
I guess
really dry out that pastry.
Yeah. That's right. Let's see what we can turn it into. Wonder what would happen if you put a cheeseburger in there. Stay tuned. I feel we've got some TikToks coming up. Good. Anyway, all right. So what else have we got going on? I think that's all I had. I put my 22 together. I'm sure, I don't know if we talked about it in the last show, but got a Bagara.
Yep.
B14R in a whiskey chassis and put it all together with a rail on it and put a Arkin SH4 on that. And so
Nice.
it's a couple of days away will be the first time we go out and shoot with it.
Fantastic.
So I am very much looking forward to that.
It's going to be a very tidy setup, and we'll get the different snapshots between your really nice setup and my like hack job of a setup.
Your hack job that is set up that's proven and works, and my
Whoa.
really nice setup that we have no idea if it's going to do anything.
Proven and works is quite loose because at the moment it's in bits and I haven't got a magazine release.
Oh yeah, what's the story with your magazine release? Have you gonna solve that one, or are you on single shot for the weekend?
No, well, I mean it has one, but it's difficult to actuate. Like it's snapped off. So
it's difficult, as in it doesn't exist anymore.
it hurts my fingers. But there'll be no speed reloading, that's for sure. But I was endeavouring to try and make one up out of some aluminium. So sort of drew up this little sketch, and then I started looking at it. I gave it a go for about half an hour, and I thought this is going to take way too long, and I don't have the patience for that. So jumped on the old eBay, and hopefully it arrives in time.
Yeah, okay. Is it from overseas or is it local or is it
UK?
UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really meant to suit the 1022 style stuff. And no one has been able to give me a definite answer if the 1022 magazine release is compatible. So
okay,
I
guess
I'll let you know.
It's going to be one way or another.
That's
it's
it.
better than being snapped off.
Yeah.
So it's an improvement.
That's it. But other than that, it's going to look pretty good with my my massive Bushnell scope sitting on top of this little 16-inch 22.
Well, the Arkin's it's no tiny scope either. It's pretty bulky.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I figured there was going to be some challenges with feeding, and so I played with that a fair bit. And the KRG, fortunately enough, the whiskey's got some variation you can adjust. And I think I may have set it a bit too tight. It's a bit clunky getting in there, but it feeds super smooth.
Oh, nice.
So we'll play with it. I might wind that out a mil or two and hopefully have a little bit more clearance getting the magazine in. It's fine if you perfect the angle of putting the magazine in. It's no dramas at all, but I'm not sure I'm going to be perfect at that. So we'll see how we go.
You have trouble getting mags in. I have trouble getting mags out. Like I reckon that's going to be pretty even. So
we're just going to be cleaning each other's guns, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, it's a clean fest. Any listeners who want to bring their guns around, Andy will clean that as well. Why not?
That's it.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. So shout out to the winners of the muzzle brake and barrel competition for guessing your combination.
Yep.
Way back when. Back in, I don't know, like
6 months ago?
I was going to say 2016, but it feels like it.
That's just how long my barrel's been burnt out for.
Is your name Travi? It's been a while. But two people picked the APA and Hardy combination. That was what you ended up with?
Yep.
So Crossy91 from Instagram and John Nicholas on Facebook.
Awesome.
However, I'm going to award the whatever, I don't even know what we're giving them. Whatever mysterious, amazing, elegant, gracious award.
A round of applause.
and some other stuff. He picked a Gen 3, John Nicholas picked Gen 3.
Yeah, right.
So over and above just an APA brake.
Pretty much
so
on the point.
Mate,
yeah,
it was bang on. So we have to honour that as the winner. Maybe Crossy91. Instagram's great. You have no idea who people are. So anyway, so whoever that is, we might get something out to you as well, because we're going to have some merch coming soon. Yeah, what merch should we do? Hats or shirts or I don't know, condoms?
All of the above. Come on.
Sorry, I even asked. Okay, good.
Speaking of merch, I'm
glad that went that path.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Anyway, carry on. Back to where you were talking about.
Yeah. I know our club, the club that we shoot at.
Oh, is this the plug? Is it?
What was it?
Plug-in merch for the club.
Precision
Shooting club.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
I've recently purchased all the merch.
So there's none left for anyone else.
No.
How
I've
selfish of you.
got a full set, so when that all comes in, I'll have I'll have to come in one day with the whole kit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I thought, why not?
Sounds like
you know?
armour.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're wearing a full kit of armour.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Do we do underwear at the club as well? Or did you
Oh,
get
but that would have been a
specially
great
printed?
option.
That
I would have bought it.
next time. Precision Shooting Podcast underwear.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's about where we belong.
Yeah, and it's going to have like a instead of a good supportive band at the top, elastic band, it's going to be one that sort of dips down right at the back in the center.
It's not even going to have a supportive band.
That's right. Yeah,
It's just going to be. You have to staple it on. Yeah. All right. We should mention that Josh is in the room as well. Hi, Josh. He's away from his mic. He's trying to fix a camera at the moment.
Yep. Busy guy.
He's obviously broken something. It sounds
You
good.
broke it. You bought it.
Yeah. But we are here. We are live on YouTube. It's good to be here. So he's smirking. He's something's going wrong. Hopefully people can still see us. No, it's getting the thumbs up.
Half good.
Half good. Half good. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Well, if you guys are on YouTube, thanks for watching. Send us any comments and stuff, and I'm sure they'll be relayed through. We've got a guest tonight actually coming up a little bit later.
Oh, fantastic.
As well, but before we get into too much else, shooting PRS got announced
Yes.
a week ago.
Yep.
We did a live not launch, a live Q&A
Yeah, that was it.
type thing. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it.
Yeah, it was for
Yep.
about an hour. I think that ended up going to like 30,000 people. It was mad. Anyway, so that was cool. That was good fun. I enjoyed that, and all sorts of questions and bits and pieces. So
Yep.
there's so many new, like there was a question asked of like who in the room's new and just new shooter,
That's it.
or new to PRS at least, and possibly been shooting a long time. But so that was really encouraging to see all these new names and faces and comments and stuff
Yep.
like that. Yeah.
No, definitely plenty of questions about the categories and the
Divisions,
Divisions,
and
that's-
classifications.
that's
Yep.
the one.
Well, we won't get into that here, but you will be pleased to know, and those listening will be pleased to know that Josh is nearly the first draft is done of a video that we did on classifications, divisions,
Nice.
and categories
Yep.
to try and make that nice and clear. And so probably. This weekend, so probably by the time this podcast is going out,
Yep.
that video will be up on the Impact Dynamics channel as well for anyone who has questions about those things.
Awesome.
Yeah, which is Andy's going to be watching it.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching it again
He's got
because I know I'll get questions, and I've still got questions.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going to be. I think I'm going to be with the division. I see. I don't even know what it comes under.
I love it.
You know how you got the pro shooter, the
Classifications.
classifications.
Yep.
I reckon I'm going to be starting at the bottom again.
We are getting into it.
Yeah.
No, the classifications all roll in from 2019.
Yeah, but by the end of the series,
By the end of the series.
I'll be down
You'll
the-
work your way down.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I think people will call you sandbagger if you do that. Oh, very
But
good.
with the rifle setups for that, the GT, or are you planning on running this hot dog sort of rifle?
Don't talk about the hot dog in such a diminishing
Oh,
way.
I'm
Have you
sorry.
seen the stickers I've put on the hot dog?
No, I have not.
There will be a video coming shortly of the stickers that I've improved the hot dog, is what I'm saying.
Right.
I have improved the hot dog.
Can I jump in?
You can.
Speaking of the hot dog,
Yeah.
I was shopping the other day, and maybe someone else can flash these in front of the camera.
Oh, here
I thought
we
these
go.
would just I'll give them to Andy.
Oh, look out. Oh, what have we got?
I
Oh,
thought these
speaking of
would be
underwear.
perfect
This is perfect.
for when the hot dog gets run.
Oh,
Wow.
fantastic. Is that what you're going to wear while you're on the camera? Oh,
I believe they're
Hang
for
on,
you,
can just
mate.
Hold that up
Is
again,
this for
Andy,
me?
so people can see it.
is this...
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Are you wearing these, or are these washed?
I might have tried them. I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect.
All right, there we go.
That's going to be our new merch.
He knew. How do we talk about underwear and then he just pulls? Man, he's a good producer, isn't he?
Underwear, hot dogs.
It's all happened together. I'm
Fantastic.
feeling super uncomfortable. All right. For those who aren't watching, I just put a pair of underwear that has hot dogs on them on my head.
It's a great fit.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. But anyway, that's all right. You've completely thrown me now. We have hot dog underwear in front of us, and I can't remember what we were talking about. You were asking about, am I going to run the hot dog?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, obviously the GT is on hiatus until I get some brass, and I will be waiting for. This is now in the middle of the camera is the hot dog undies being readjusted. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the brass,
Yep.
and so the hot dog will see us through for it's got
Yeah.
a year, at least a year. The amount I shoot, it's got at least a year, if not more,
Yep, yep.
of life.
Definitely.
But the joy is that if, let's say, in 2 months' time the GT brass arrives, mate, it's 5 minutes to swap that barrel over,
Yeah.
and away we go. We're
Yep.
running the GT. So I'm not. My plan this year, and I'm going to ask you about your plan for PRS, but the plan this year for me, I'm planning on shooting the August match in Darwin.
Nice.
That's my goal.
Yep.
I'm not particularly fussed. There's an element of me that would like to shoot 2 matches so that I can qualify with a classification next year.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no interest in going to the finale this year because chances are I'll be match director for it. But either way, I'm going to be flat out that weekend, whether there's another match director or myself.
Yep.
So I'm not particularly interested in, but I'd love to then the following year have shot enough that I classify, and likely in marksman, but at least I'm classified, and then sort of it sets the bar for me to then be able to work up. And so you go, all right, I'm in the marksman category. Wonder if next year I can shoot my couple of matches and do better and get my way into semi-pro.
Yep.
And it sort of sets a level, a benchmark for me to work from. So
That's it. Nice.
yeah, so I think that one definitely because I haven't shot one yet. That'd be nice. But if I can sneak another one in, I would like to. So
Yeah, fantastic.
yeah, that's the plan. So it's, just from a broader perspective for PRS, there are an intended 8 matches as qualifiers for this year. So a couple in SA, so there's an extra SA match.
Cool.
3 in Queensland plus 2 in Queensland, 3 in Victoria, 1 in Darwin, and then the finale, which is back at Little River.
Fantastic.
So yeah, and look, there is hope. I mean, I've been asked so often about WA and WA, and yeah, the thing is we're at a point, because of the distance and be able to get there and actually sort of see that stuff happening. We need a club over there to be up and running to be able to host it. We're happy to do all the work and get over there and make it happen. But we need some boots on the ground and a club that's willing to host it.
Pretty well. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
And we can provide the experience and all that sort of gear. So I really want to get WA on, and honestly, if anyone from WA is listening and is in a position that they could actually get to that point, contact me, because while we've got a pretty full year, I'm not opposed to getting another match on there for WA guys. I think that'd be wonderful. So
Yeah, fantastic.
and there's there's work being done in other states already, and we hopefully will get there. But I'm hoping. I know it's a long way away. It's 2022, but I'm very hopeful that by 2022 we will have almost every state covered, if not every
Fantastic.
state, with a match. That's the goal. So make it much easier for all those guys who are in states that haven't got matches to be able to get to one or hopefully 2,
Yeah, that's
so
it.
they can qualify. So yeah.
Tasmania, does that have...
Yeah, same category. I'm
Same.
really hopefully we can get there, and love to see that happen.
Yeah, fantastic.
We're just trying. There was, I'll be honest, this has been a really challenging season to get up and running given the circumstances. A lot of hesitation, a lot of unsurety, a lot not committing sort of early. So that's why we a lot of announcements were later, and so you'll notice, for example, if you look on there now, there's no sponsorship sort of set up except for the matches specifically with their title sponsors. That is going to come through this month. It has been lots of things have been delayed. So lots of exciting things. Lots of March is going to be busy, full of announcements for sponsors and all that sort of gear as well, which is going to be really keen. Exciting. So
Lots to come.
Lots to come.
That's
to do.
what we like.
And look forward to do it. So your plans for PRS, what are you hoping to achieve this year apart from just a classification down?
Yeah, to probably finish a match without having to go to a wedding or...
Okay, good. Good. Well, that'd be a big step up from the last match you shot.
Yeah,
but in all seriousness, are you planning to get to a few matches? Like, where can guys catch up with you and do that?
Yeah, I'd love to.
What's your plan?
So the Monado Meltdown is the first match I'll be shooting.
It's the first match anyone will be shooting.
Well, that is the first match of this year. I am shooting it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well done.
Unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on the Mildura one. That was
okay.
I was looking forward to that, but we've got a trip away, so that's not going to work. The other match that's in SA, I'll definitely try and get to that.
Yep.
I missed out on Darwin. Was it last year as well?
2019.
Well, everyone missed out.
Oh, 2020.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that because that was over the weekend. It was going to be my birthday. So
oh, that's right.
I'm super keen to head up there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And then possibly 1 or 2 in Victoria.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so that's how I'm looking.
Right.
So definitely,
you're talking maybe 4 or possibly 5 matches.
Yeah,
in there.
definitely 3, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely 3. 4, maybe 5, depends how I can swing things at home and work and all that sort of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell me this. Let's make a prediction on the show. Where are you going to finish? Let's say there's probably at least 100 people are going to qualify. Sort of with a score at the end of the season, at the end of the regular season.
Yep.
Where are you going to say you're going to finish? Put a number out there for the people.
Pretty mid pack, I reckon.
So
50.
50, bang on in the middle. Come on, Andy.
I think there's a lot of new players.
Is
a lot of new players, and
you've done well.
I'm just
shot well. You've got the
just a modest
ability.
bloke, mate.
Yeah.
You know, if you set the bar low, it's how I always live.
No, if you set the bar low,
you're never disappointed.
You're going to be wrong. Yeah.
Well,
so
we'll see how we go. I mean, but I haven't shot my centre fire for a very long time.
Okay.
A bit out of practice.
All right. Go on, give us a more realistic number for you. Come on, you're a good shooter. We know that. No one believes 50.
No one believes 50. I'd be disappointed in myself if I wasn't top 25.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But
all right, give us an actual number.
That was it.
20. No, not top. No, there's the take out of the wussy bracketing you're doing. Tell me the number.
I'm going to edit this out, right?
19.
19?
I don't know. I'm trying to get you to commit to a number.
I reckon 25 then.
25.
Yeah, sorry. I just
23.
don't have
All right, 25.
don't have a lot of confidence and faith in myself at the moment with
all right,
how I haven't shot.
We'll work on that. All right, let's see if you can beat me at Rimfire Reckoning. You're at least going to move to a 24.
That's it. Okay.
Okay, good. All right.
Well, I'm hoping to also shoot a lot of our club matches.
Yep.
So with the 2-3 trainer, I've got just pump out heaps of practice there. So
cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Very good. Very good. Well, what else is going on? We got a guest hopefully coming up soon. And in the meantime, 22 matches.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Rimfire Reckoning?
With the Rimfire Reckoning, but are you shooting this weekend?
I am. On the Sunday.
On Sunday?
Is that the 22?
That is the 22 match.
Oh, cool. Good thing I'm taking it up there then. It's the only day I've got to side it in and figure out what I'm doing. So that'll be good practice.
Yeah. Me too. I'm going to get that one squared away. Josh, are you going to shoot on Sunday? You're shooting?
I'll have a little bit of a play.
No, we want more commitment than that, mate. Come on.
All right. Well, speaking of 22 matches, thanks for stalling for us, Andy. That was very convenient. I'm going to get Adam Quinn on the phone. Adam is man behind 3GT. And if Josh would be kind enough to unmute the channel, we will get Adam on the line, and we shall have a chat with him. He's also the man behind NRL 22.
Hello, Adam speaking.
Hey, mate. How are you?
G'day, buddy. How are you?
Good. It's Andy and Rusty here. Thanks for taking the call. How's things up in sunny Queensland?
No, it's good muggy up here at the moment.
Yeah.
A little bit humid and muggy, and that's what you get on the big jobs.
Well, that's right. I'm sitting across from a mug at the moment, so we're in good company.
Yep.
Nice, mate. So you're the man behind NRL 22, or one of the guys, I guess, behind the NRL 22. If you want to share the love, happening here.
Okay.
And can you tell us the rundown on it for those who are not familiar with the concept and the format? Give us the lowdown.
Yeah, no, it's we're working really closely with the guys in the States that basically founded the NRL 22 Rimfire series over there.
Yep.
And we're just basically bringing it down under.
Yeah.
So generally the course of fire is agreed across the format, so it's a monthly course of fire. Sorry, mate, on that on radio. Mate, it's going really, really well. The whole thing is just checking this guy.
Yep. Yeah, I think Adam's actually out doing some shooting, perhaps. He's actually
Perfect.
Sorry, Rusty.
No, you're right, mate.
I'm actually-
No sweat. Carry on. You've
Okay.
got you're a busy man with lots of things to shoot at. I like it.
Yeah, mate. We're on these, we've got a pigeon job at the moment, so when I'm moonlight as a pigeon shooter. So
Oh, fantastic, mate. So from my understanding of the NRL 22 stuff, it's something that like a club can embrace and can run and sort of partner with getting courses of fire and shooting the matches. Is that right? And if so, how do clubs get involved?
Mate, yeah. So there's a monthly course of fire that's happened that the guys in the States set up, and we just basically emulate that throughout the entire country. So usually there's 5 stages of activity, emulating practical shooting stages, working up from 25 usually to 100 metres, and target sizes are quarter of an inch out to maybe 6 inches, depending on what the target sequence is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that means the scores we through NRL 22 AUS, we collate all the scores ourselves and then upload that onto the American guys, and then you're part of a national series.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, nice. So what's the best way to contact you? Is it give us your various handles, mate?
Yeah, well, we on the Book of Faces, we're NRL 22 AUS, same thing on the gram.
Yep.
We will set up a website soon. It'll be nrl22aus.com.au.
Yep.
So we'll get that happening. But yeah, we're on Practice Score as well. Same thing, NRL 22 AUS. So if you're on Practice Score, you can log in and be part of that.
Mm.
And yeah, we just keen to spread the love, share the love.
Do all the loving. I like it.
Send the love.
Yep, send it.
The other good thing is like you guys have been successful in achieving this international access. So we've got 5, potentially 10 spots with the US series. So in May next year, May 22, assuming we can all travel after the Rona.
Yeah.
People we're still working out who's going to qualify, but logically it means that the top 5 people in Australia will get the first option to refuse a trip to the States.
Well, and Andy just predicted himself to finish number 25, so he's going to have to up his expectations a little bit to top 5 to get overseas with.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon if you take a deep squat, you'll be right, mate.
Deep squatting.
I've been practicing that, so we're right.
Yeah, I've seen those TikToks. Yeah, all right, very good, Adam. Anything else? What are you running for your equipment, mate? Because obviously you're getting into it.
Yeah, mate. Oh, well, I rode the last match, so I didn't actually get to shoot it there. I sort of worked the voodoo. I've got my voodoo, which is a nice gun to shoot, apparently. A few other guys have shot it more than I have. So, yeah, that's what I plan to be running. But we'll also have an air rifle series as well. Yep. So anyone that wants to use like an FX Impact or anything that can handle up to 10 rounds in a magazine, we'll have an air rifle part of it as well.
Air rifle, you said?
Yeah, air rifle, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
So 22 caliber air rifle. The whole principle behind it is that you can, it's a cheap day out, it's run what you brung. As long as you've got a scope 22 at a 10-round mag, at least one, ideally 2, basically run what you brung. That's what it's all about. And if you obviously if you want to get serious about it, you can do. However, it's the whole point is getting new people into shooting, to get involved. Ladies will probably have a ladies subsection as well, so that they're competing on their own merit. Juniors, like I said, we really want to get a whole bunch of juniors into the sport, so that people can, like probably when you and I were young tykes, we could go and shoot 22s at school as ISSF or Metfield. Getting that back into the realm of things, so we can hopefully get more people shooting competitively with cost effectively, and I see essentially going to your school sport in the morning or whatever the kids and wife want to do, and in the afternoon we can all go and shoot an NRL Wilfline match.
Yeah, nice. And Andy gave me a really weird look when you talked about shooting in school. He's a bit younger than us, Adam. That means something very different to him.
Oh.
Sorry, Andy.
Right,
young Andy.
Yeah, just to clarify, when you say people, which is to bring what they've got and give it a go, which is fantastic. If you're running a .17 air rifle or that sort of thing, are you able to run that, or is it purely restricted to 22 cal in rimfire?
Mate, that's an awesome question. I'm kind of a bit torn on that because, I think that when the air rifle class principal in the States is around the 22s, and there's not too many 177 air rifles that I've seen that are mag fed to, that'll handle 10 rounds. So
the old little break action's not going to do it, you reckon?
Yeah, mate, you're welcome to come and play, have a good time with it, but you're probably not going to set the time sheets on fire.
My guess, Adam, is that if someone rocks up with a 177, you'll embrace them to have a crack.
That's
but
it.
they're probably not going to be playing the game.
We'll probably even lend them a voodoo or a Badara or something like that.
I heard there's a good voodoo going around.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, Adam doesn't know about it, but apparently everyone else has had a crack. Yeah,
everyone else has had a crack.
The village voodoo, they call it. Very good.
Exactly. She's got carbon fibre legs.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. Well, congratulations. Very excited to see it, and I really hope that we see a whole stack of clubs embrace it. I think from a club point of view, it's a much easier thing to get up and running than a centre fire stuff. There's a lot of clubs that it would be able to, they're limited in facilities or anything along those lines, and it is so we can attest from our club, having shot a lot of 22 at our club, is a really easy way to get new guys to get involved from both it's less intimidating,
that's it,
and it's also a ton cheaper.
Yep.
And almost everyone's got a 22, and love to see it happen. If we can get some more spreading around the country, that'd be brilliant.
Oh man, and I see it as basically a feeder into the big boy VRS world, where people get their head around and they'll enjoy. Actually thinking about enjoyment, the amount of girlish giggles that I heard at the first match at QMRC from grown men was actually really funny. But it's actually really exciting.
I mean, that's pretty a standard after podcast show for us. But all the girly giggles. But that sounds good, mate. And I mean, you say it's definitely a good feeder into the centerfire side of things. But by the same token, in and of its own right, it is a solid series to run and a solid amount of sort of a competition on its own. And for many people, they will start and stop at that because it's fun. It's just downright fun.
Fun factor is there, and like you said, the cost is very, very low.
Yeah.
That in itself is actually a really big thing for a lot of people. If you can, rather than spending up to $100 on ammo and travel and things like that, people can just have an afternoon out shooting 22s and hitting little targets at reasonable distances. So we're excited about it. And World Principal point we've shared to before is about getting more people shooting and exposed to the sport.
Sounds like some of the pigeons are ruining your reception lines there, mate. So we might let you go. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate you casting some light on it. And for guys who are wanting to get involved with the 22 stuff, NRL 22 Oz on basically on everything, or hit us up. We'll share some links out to it, and look forward to seeing how it goes. Good luck, Adam.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate the call, guys. Keep up the good work, and look forward to catching up with that.
All right. Go score some pigeons. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Thanks.
Very good, exciting times, man.
What a legend!
Yeah, exciting times for all sorts of stuff. I thought maybe use this medium as well to keep you and our listeners, particularly the guys in Australia, updated on the International Precision Rifle Federation stuff. So we've sort of got a core group of five guys who are just starting to lay the groundwork here, just getting it all up and running.
Yep.
And I think, as I've said before, but we've just got a stack of heavy lifting to do to start with to get sort of the process all formed, and then once that's done, we'll be in a position to actually sort of to tell everyone how it's going to work and what it's looking like and all that sort of stuff. And then the cool thing is that it goes out to elections, and we choose the board. And
that's awesome.
So we, as in the members of the organisation, whoever that may be, get to decide the direction the board goes, which is really exciting. But we're gonna take some time to actually get to that point. It's like cart before the horse type thing. Like you go, we want to be an elected organisation. But if we wait for who's going to elect the people to organise the election, it's a bit.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we look. I was honoured to be asked to get involved. Got a few guys from and very hopeful, very thankful that they come from across the country and they're in different worlds, but they're all sort of guys, I guess, who are pretty good with the admin side of life, pretty good with reading documents. I mean, so much of it is just reading documents and understanding what you have to do to qualify for this organisation, for that organisation. Do you go down this path or that path? Anyway, so being able to read and comprehend those things, which I need a ton of help with, and to be able to put that together into something that actually means something for the organisation that will become, and then people can get involved. So very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the background and legislative work behind these sorts of things can sometimes be so overlooked. and like
it takes it's a huge amount of work for any of this sort of stuff to happen. So very thankful for the guys who've come on board to do that, to get it up and running, and no doubt at some point we will be requiring some more help because
for sure.
there's lots to do. There is much to do. So
that's awesome.
Awesome, mate. Now, one thing, I don't know if you saw this, but in the last couple of weeks, Brian Litz raised some controversy. I can't even say the word. That's how
controversy. That's the one.
That's right. It's more of an Irish sort of feel about it.
Have another drink.
Thanks, man. Thanks. About tuners, and talking about he put a meme up, and the meme was far more, let's say, aggressive, or it was a joke.
I usually like the tuna in the can. John West is my favourite way to go.
I generally go with what Jen rejects because it's a lot cheaper.
Oh, you got to look out for those sales, really. The half price sales, and then you end up buying the box.
I had that the other day, and I bought like 50 of them.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Right. What are we talking about?
What's your most favourite accompanying biscuit for tuna?
Jats. Just straight
that's Jats. Oh, yes.
Can't overcomplicate things.
Yep.
No, the tuna is what you...
That's it.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Follow me for more recipes on Snapchat if you guys are keen. Yeah. Tuna on Jats and Jats on tuna. Yeah.
That's it.
We could do a sandwich with... anyway, cool. Snapchat.
Not Oreos. Jats. Anyway, tunas on tubes.
Good. Tunis, and talking about statistics and wishful thinking. And anyway, his meme was perhaps more inflammatory than his actual comments, which was he hasn't seen a ton of data printed or published, and wants to go down the path of finding out more, which I certainly saw caused all sorts of uprising and challenges and you know, that sort of thing. But I guess if you genuinely want to test it, and Applied Ballistics have a very good background of testing things and looking at it objectively, look forward to it. Look forward to it. Hopefully they can connect with the right people to get access to it, or to get access to the data, or someone who has done all the research goes, right, we'll publish the data publicly and put it up for peer review and those sort of things. So it was interesting. Don't know if you saw any of it, Andy.
No, I didn't see any of it. Some of us have got full-time job. Not on socials.
Yeah, well, some of us, just have to look at good memes.
That's it. But I mean, I've got a tuna coming for my 6mm, Creed, and to be honest, I'm just going to have a play with it.
Yeah,
I will probably, or I will do some testing with it and see how it goes. Because I am curious to see how much it does change, and if I can find a flat spot in velocity, but it not accuracy wise or harmonic wise, then I can tune it up, and that'd be great. Yep. So I will play around with it, and I'll probably talk about how it goes.
Look forward to it.
Right. Don't know if it's anything going to be too scientific or be publish worthy, but
probably not.
Probably not.
Not much on this podcast is.
No, well, I mean, not with my accuracy of group shooting anyway.
So far, the highlight's calling Adam.
And hot dog jocks.
And the hot dog jocks. Yeah, fair enough. If only we could have, the hot dog jocks could have called Adam, then we could have had the night off.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, I was thinking about the tuna, and pretty much.
I thought that was going somewhere else. Right.
Pretty much the reason you get a tuna is to fine tune loads that you can't otherwise play with or tune. So really, my 223 running the factory 69 grains, I probably should have gotten the tuner on that and not my comp gun.
That makes heaps of sense.
But I didn't.
Okay, you didn't. So bad decisions.
That's it.
Okay.
All round.
All round. That sounds like life.
So we'll see how we go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
you got to spend all the money. It doesn't give you any benefit.
Perfect.
Top 25. Here we go.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, so I look forward to seeing that. I think the tuna. Tuna's been around for a long time. They're not particularly new. They've just sort of found their way into the PRS long range world a bit more so. I mean, they've been in all sorts of stuff. We don't want to take away from the guys who have used them for a long time and swear by them. So, but they certainly are trending. Let's say that they're trending currently, and they've become the popular item at the moment. And so we'll be interested to see someone. Hopefully some data comes forward. But from what I have seen, the guys I've talked to, the guys who are pretty respected shooters who've been running them, they have seen their loads change because of utilising tuners.
Yep.
But there has been nuance to those discussions where they've played with something and then it hasn't worked, but then they've weighted the tuner a little bit extra, or they've done some tweaks to it, and then they have started seeing changes in their results. And it's been I've personally had no direct exposure to running a tuner. I need to work on my shooting more than anything else at the moment. I'm very much a realist with that. Although, having said that, I am going to be doing some load development this weekend. Great. So maybe I could tell you about that. I'm going to be trying the outer edge projectiles.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah,
in the 6mm Creedmoor. So I spoke with Steve the other day, and he sent me some and gave me some data. So he suggested to use 2213SC as opposed to 2209.
Okay. Yep.
Which I actually was running in my 260. Actually, I've got a feeling I was running 2217, even slower. But
so anyway, what was that powder again? Sorry,
2213SC.
And that's still a ADI.
Yeah, it's still ADI.
Okay.
Yep, it's just a bit slower, and so that's what I'm running. Is giving me the and I'm going to do a very traditional test of loading up X amount of rounds and going and shooting them and running them over chronograph and see what happens. We've got the lab radar at the club, so I might shoot for some accuracy, but really take the data of the lab radar and see where that lends us. So they're not. I've got some 90 grainers and some 89 grainers.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I know with the outer edge projectiles, they say go to a lighter. Well, they specify sort of a lighter weight, don't they?
That's outer edge, but that's also any copper projectile because the weight of the projectile is light for length.
Right.
So a 90 grain in copper, you haven't got this heavy lead centre.
Right.
So it's going to be a lot longer to fit 90 grains in there. So it's going to be sort of the length of a 110 or 108 or something along those lines. I think it's about a 17% variation. So you sort of add 17%, and that's what you would treat it as. So hence they're using 89 or 90 grainers, and the offset, the idea behind it is that because it's lighter, it can run faster. So have similar BC results.
So what sort of velocity are you hoping to sort of see?
I have no idea in the slightest at all.
Below 3200.
Below 3200.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we're going to give it a crack.
Yep.
See where that goes.
Fantastic.
And film the results and put them up there. So more videos coming, I guess.
Cool.
Is the way it goes.
Very good.
Now, have you got anything else on your list to discuss, mate? I know you had
list.
quite a serious list of topics to pour through tonight, and you've probably forgotten what they all are.
Oh, well, I made two important
lists.
comments here.
Okay, all right.
No practice has been done yet, and no reloading has been done yet.
Okay.
So I haven't practiced or reloaded at all
since
COVID. I was away in WA.
Yeah.
I've come back. I got my 223.
Yeah.
And I broke that barrel in.
Okay.
That's about all I've done.
That's practice. So therefore, you've ruined your first statement.
Yeah. By practice, I mean it didn't have the rear stock on it, and I was crouching behind it because I got to take my stock off to get the cleaning rod through.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all right.
There's that.
So you haven't done a whole lot.
No.
That's what you're trying to imply.
That's right.
So you're setting the bar super low. So when you do hit 25, you'll be like, how good am I?
This is amazing.
This is phenomenal. Best thing ever. Yeah, okay.
And probably the other thing I wouldn't mind looking into is the two old barrels that I got pulled off in 223 and 6.5.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind throwing a bore scope down them and just see how they look.
See how they look. Did you ever clean them?
The 223 I did. The 6.5 I haven't cleaned since Run and Gun.
Wow, that was pre-COVID, wasn't it? That was the weekend before everyone went into lockdown in SA.
Yep.
Yeah, because the prize was a pack of toilet paper. I do remember that. Okay.
So that one might be pretty rusty.
Yeah. Well,
so
I
yeah.
have somewhere around this place, I have an endoscope. So I'm going to send you home with that
Okay.
and take some photos and
Oh.
chuck them up, and those listeners can see how terrible your barrel is or how clean and probably shouldn't have replaced it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how we could probably end up?
Well,
Ends up being
possibly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. Good, Josh. If you've got your microphone on, mate, you're going to be shooting on Sunday.
I believe that's the plan.
Yeah, the Rimfire one. Are you excited about it? This is what, your third comp or something now?
That would be my second.
Second.
I haven't done another one since the first one yet.
You came third at the first one though, didn't you?
In class, in my class.
Yeah, okay. Shush! Stop bringing details into this. We're trying to get a good story out of it. Yeah. Third in the beginners. Oh, you still shot well, didn't you?
I feel like I did well, but yeah, after watching all our videos and stuff, I know areas I can improve.
Oh, I see. This is I reckon he's the dark horse there because he, by day watches videos
That's
of
it.
people shooting. Unfortunately, most of them are me, so he's probably not learning a lot. But
And by night,
he can do what he wants with his videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's a total different story. I think he just sits on TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's like a 6 hour a day on.
Neither confirm nor deny.
So, but he's got plenty of footage of Plushy and stuff. So I think he's just
just
he's
soaking all that
soaking it
information.
all in.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that's
how
great.
much you pick up. So I reckon he's gonna. Are you shooting the Rimfire Reckoning, Josh?
Officially, I haven't signed up or anything for it, so
That's a
I probably
yes.
should do that.
That's
Yeah,
a yes.
yeah,
So
definitely.
all right. So what happens if he beats both of us at
Oh.
the Rimfire Reckoning?
Gosh, I don't want to know.
Wow. Yeah, this is just got a 3-way bet. This is if he beats us, he gets to clean all our guns.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
That'd be bittersweet for him because he'll want to beat us.
Yep.
But then is it worth beating us?
I'm just going to go home on the Saturday then.
That's okay. We know where you live.
Well, they do say the best way to learn skills is to RO or sort of watch. So
I thought you were going the best way is to do and practice, and you need to learn how to clean a gun. So
Oh,
you
well,
may as well
no, as people starting out, if you like the sport and you want to get into it and you want to learn some extra tips, get behind a spotting scope and RO, and you'll definitely learn what not to do,
Okay.
and what to do.
Or watch videos for 40 hours a week.
Yeah, that's it.
I think he's got that squared away.
Yeah,
actually.
that's it.
Yeah,
And you hear the same
nice.
point 7 times, so it really gets drilled into you. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's probably a really fair point. Josh, we got any comments that we need to respond to, or is it we just got some nice well wishes and how they
Just
guys who are
some
watching?
well wishes.
Oh, awesome!
Foxbar Trot has claimed that the beard on point on Andy is on point.
Oh, wow!
I spent like 20 minutes on it
Yeah,
before I came here. That's why I was late.
we for those who haven't seen it yet, and those who jump on our TikTok, you will see Andy doing his model face, and boy, does he look stunning.
That's it.
Bit of cold steel going on. Blue steel, cold steel. I don't remember what it's called now. Oh, it may have been Magnum. I think you might have hit Magnum.
There we go.
Awesome, mate. Awesome, very good. Well, I think we have probably covered a bunch of stuff tonight. Hopefully that's been helpful. I think I'm aiming that maybe next episode we can get Bronte on to talk about what he's going to talk about, which is
That's a whole episode.
talking about what's for those who are missing Bronte and various guests that we are going to be getting in. We haven't chosen a name for them, have we? Our
No, I
ambassadors?
thought that was thrown out to a few.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We forgot to throw it out, didn't we? Yeah, our knowledge ambassadors is what we're just naming them for the time being. Our knowledge ambassadors are going to join us occasionally this year. They're going to come in for an episode a couple of times, or probably every few months. We will see one of them, and they would have delved into a topic deeply and be reporting back to us on it. So we look forward to hearing about that. We've had a couple of suggestions come in for knowledge ambassador topics.
Oh, very good.
Someone has suggested Bronte should look into how to roll up a shooting mat. Some of the guys out in New Zealand apparently had some trouble with doing that. For those who perhaps remember that far back, he apparently took half a day to roll up a shooting mat.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, in the cold and wet, as New Zealand always is, and there's been suggestions about all sorts of like history of competitions. There's been suggestions of some in-depth reloading type setup stuff. There has been anything on your mind that you'd love for someone to delve
Tuners.
into? Tuners? Yep. But like, how
Let
many-
someone do the research for us.
Yeah. So you're saying we should get Brian on once he's done all the research.
That's it,
To
yeah.
in depth. Yeah, I'm not sure we can claim him as a knowledge ambassador for us, but we could try.
Yep.
We could try. So excellent. All right. Well, it looks exciting. Looks fun, and Josh, thanks for pressing buttons for us tonight.
All good. Anytime.
Thanks to Adam for joining us on the show. Thanks to everyone who watched live and to all the listeners who are listening. Andy, how can everyone follow you, track you down, all that sort of gear?
Why do I forget this every time, mate? I do. I put on the spot.
All right, well, you look it up. I'll say mine. You can follow me at Impact Rusty or Impact.Rusty virtually on all the things. TikToks, Snapchat. We're apparently doing tuner advice, meal prep advice coming soon, and then Instagram and Facebook on this or Impact Dynamics or such like that is
That's the
going
one.
on. And yourself, Andy.
Yeah, mainly on Instagram, Andy Little PRS.
Yep.
Or just have a look at the channel and Impact Dynamics, and I'll be floating around there somewhere in the post. So.
Certainly will. Speaking of Impact Dynamics, the next challenge video is nearly ready. Oh, it's almost there. The Centurion Challenge is let's say weeks away. Josh,
Wow.
is that fair to say?
Something like that. Just add the pressure.
I tell you what, if you want a before and after photo of what I did look like and now I look like, geez, there we go.
Yeah, I look forward to doing that. That's it.
That was back in the Top Knot days.
You mean to say that Andy was in that video?
I didn't even recognise you, mate.
Who's that
He's
bloke?
been staring at it for a month and he hasn't even worked out it's you. Oh, anyway, Andy's the one giving all the excuses.
Yeah.
All right, very good, guys. Thanks so much for listening, for watching, and we'll catch you guys in a couple of weeks. Cheers.
Thanks for listening to the Precision Shooting Podcast. To continue the discussion, check out our Facebook page. And for more information, head to our website, www.precisionshootingpodcast.com.au. This episode was brought to you by Impact Dynamics.